Hello again. So in this video, well, you know this video I'm recording it while I'm uploading the last one, the hour-long one where I sort a bunch of stuff out. This is stuff that I got at the weekend at the car boots, at the 3 car boot sales that I went to. So I went to Sully, I went to Bessemer Road in Cardiff, and then I went, just quickly popped into the Bridgend one. So these are the things I bought from there. I did spend £30 in jewellery altogether, some of which has already gone into a vintage lot, and like various broken bits, you know, missing stones, so they've gone into a little lot. And then this is what I've got left. Some of this may still find itself into the vintage lot, so I'm going to decide that now. Okay, so random bits and bobs. This huge chunky square bangle. There is some wear to the faux pearls on there, but I think once it's had a little bit of a clean up, it's going to be quite fab and groovy. I think that cost me about 50p. These cost me 20p, I remember that. David Salmon. I'll probably only stick these on for a £5, but they're quite nice, very like 80s, like with the flat chain and stuff. I quite like them. So yeah, they're probably going for a £5, which ironically was actually their original price as well. Gilt earrings. Don't know if you can see under there. So these are probably going to vintage lot. So just some like plastic, and then these like sort of woven covered beads. Always bloody happens, isn't it? You leave jewellery alone for 5 minutes and then it wants to get all caught up on itself. So I mean, nothing wrong with these per se, but I think they'll just go into a lot. Why not? As will probably this turquoise chip 70s one. That'll go into the lot. As will these rather fabulous, lovely orangey coral coloured plastic beads. I mean, I could consider selling that on its own, but to be honest, I've got lots of them and I don't really have the time. So yeah, they'll go into a lot. This I'll sell on its own because it's a nice Celtic cross. It's not silver, just silver tone, but it's nice. Looks a bit miracle. I think I paid £1 for that one. This I'll sell because it's just quite unusual. I'm not sure if it's vintage, but it's quite cool. I got this lovely little pill box with Le Chat Noir on it. I think I paid 20p for that, so that I will sell. Got a nice little vintage set with all these shells on. See, we've got necklace and these clip-on earrings there. So they're kind of fun, aren't they? Like them. This cost me £1. This is, so we see it's knotted in between and there's no mould marks on it. And I think that's French jet. That's lovely. I love the sound of plastic beads clanking together. Super nice. Some brooches, a little bit tarnished, so that'll probably go into the vintage lot just because it's not absolutely perfect. I'll probably pop this little scarf ring in there. Scarf rings are having a little bit of a comeback at the moment, obviously with people wearing face coverings and things. There's a fab and groovy pair of plastic earrings there. They'll go into the lot. There's a few pairs of earrings that I probably put into the vintage lot as well. So, yeah, so I think these might be silver. I haven't tested those yet, so I'm going to keep those out to test. And I think these ones are silver, wherever they are. I think these ones might be silver. They look silver to me, so I'll test them. These ones, possibly. Don't see any sterling marks on them. But yeah, I haven't tested those yet, but they might end up in it as well. These ones are sterling, but the backs on them are a little loose, so I'm going to find a way of like tightening them up, but I actually really like those. So they're kind of worth me just paying a little bit of attention to. That'll go into a vintage lot. It's Japanese, I think, but that's cute, so that'll go in there, as well this little pendant. That'll go into a broken lock because it's missing the stone from the middle there. These I'll just test for silver. They're quite cute little stars. They may be silver. Oh, there's a little stone that came out with it. So I'll just glue that back in and then I'll put that into the vintage lot. That's cool. Where's the other one of these? You can probably see it from there and I can't blooming see it. We'll come back to you. Right, there's the other one of you. Oh, right. There's you two. So you'll go in vintage lot. Ah, these ones, yeah. I reckon these are sterling silver as well, with the faux pearl in the middle. So I'll have to test them still. As these as well. I don't think they're silver. They'll probably end up in the vintage lot. They're quite groovy. These I really like, and I've just pulled that out. That's clever, isn't it? So I'll have to re-glue them. But yeah, like a faux amber. Let me just see. Is it really faux amber? Yeah, that's just plastic. So keep them out and fix them. Nice little Scottish kilt pin type brooch, like a sash pin. That's nice. Hope to get about a tenner on that one. As with this, nice Celtic knot type one. Some leaves. They are signed Jewel Craft. They're a little bit tarnished, so I'll probably put them into the vintage lot as well. And I'll probably pop these in as well. They might be silver. I'll leave them to test, but they'll probably end up in the lot. I'll find a little chain for that one. I just think the little plastic horsey is quite cute. I'll give him a little wash as well. I just like little carousel horses, they're nice. This little pin, gentleman's pin, tie pin, I'll sell that on its own. Don't know how much I'll get for. This little set, so it's brooch and matching earrings. They're quite nice. I was hoping it would be gold, but it's not. But I've seen something quite similar in gold. But these ones aren't. Never mind. This little Edelweiss, I've got bell, like Austrian cowbell. It's a shame that that Edelweiss is like, it's off center, so I'll use my hands off center. So that's a little bit annoying, but again, I'll test it for silver. I reckon it's probably 800, like foreign silver. Like those will probably be that as well, but I'll test that. That little pin I'll sell, so that's in the Australian Navy, so I'll sell that. These I don't really know what they are. They've got like a weird screw, and then it's like an arrow going through, but they're quite strange, so I'll have to look them up. So if anybody knows what they may be, let me know, because I'm kind of befuzzled. It's just a nice, I think it's 90s chain with a little thing on there. It is stamped, but I can't quite work it out. It's not gold, but that'll go into the vintage lot. Nice little feather brooch, or marijuana leaf. But yeah, that I'll probably try and sell. It's in reasonably good condition. Maybe just need to wipe over. I love these little kitty cats. They're super cute. I mean, there's a little bit of tarnish on them, but they're lovely. Like a cat and kitten. I just, you know, I'm a sucker for that. And then the last things we've got are all the rings that I bought. Oh no, wait. Sorry, there's this little cameo pendant as well. I think that probably says 800 there, or it will be 800 silver, I should imagine, with a nice marker seat. But yeah, that I will sell. This little ring, with like the faux gold stone in there, that'll go into the vintage lot as well. This is unmarked, but it is silver. It's testing as silver. It's quite pretty, like a little belt. I might test it for gold as well, just in case. I've only tested like the buckle bit of it, which tested as silver, but it's probably silver with like gold vermeil over it. I like that one. These rings I thought may have been silver. I picked them up, they're only £2 each, but they are not silver, unfortunately, even though that one is cheekily stamped, but never mind. But still a nice gold stone in there and that, but I'll probably pop them in the vintage lot. I don't think they're vintage, but I'll pop them in anyway, because why not? These ones, not marked as silver, but they're actually testing as silver. I think they're quite smart little stacking rings, so probably artisan made, you know, like made in a studio, handmade by someone. But yeah, I quite like them. They're quite unusual. And then we've got this one. So what we've got there, like moonstone. It's quite nice, like a dark, it's like greeny grey in some place, and then move it that way and it goes blue. So that's quite smart. That'll probably be going on Etsy. This one, possibly labradorite, like a chunk, nice chunky bit. These ones, which are moonstone as well. I haven't tested this for silver because I am a little bit dubious, so I am going to test that one, just because it is very bright, you know. But the stones on it are quite nice, and they're set quite high. I do like that one, but I will test that one just in case. This one is not marked, but this one did test as silver, and that one's got what looks like it could be like a, ooh, I don't know. I'll have to check that one out. Some kind of moonstone or an opal maybe, I don't know. But I really like the design of that one. That one's nice. I might double check the, you know, the silver on it. Like double check to see if it is silver, because it's not marked, so I'm a little bit dubious of that one, but it is very pretty. This one, it is stamped 925, and I can kind of believe that. Nice square shape, and it does fluoresce as well, so that is probably like Baltic amber in there, like a pressed together Baltic amber. That's quite smart. And then my find of the day from the other day that paid for everything I bought that day is this ring. So definitely sterling silver. It is stamped inside DDD 925 Mexico. And DDD is Dominique Dinquart Designs. So there we go. And that should fetch me about £60 on Etsy. Hooray. Oh, and then this I bought for £1, even though there's got a couple of little chips, some nibbles on it. There we go, nibbles around there. It is Western Germany, Weichtesbach. Don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a discontinued design, and I should get about £20 for that. So happy days. Right, and now I will show you from the things that I'm now currently uploading, that you may or may not have seen this yet. I don't know how fast my internet speed is and stuff. But anyways, so these are my favourite finds from this morning. Anything that you saw or that you may have seen on that hour-long video that I did of the unboxing, if it's not on this tray, it means it's gone into a job lot, because I can't be bothered to actually sell it separately. So I've got behind me, I think it's two 2 kilo lots of modern costume jewellery. So you know, all those big chunky things that you saw, they've all gone in there, and all those collar ones, they've all gone in there. So I've got 2 of those. I've got a 2.7 kilogram bag of broken stuff, a small little lot of broken vintage stuff, which I've already probably got a buyer for. Hello. And what else is there? Oh, and the vintage jewellery lot, which I'll be putting those other bits in that I've taken out. And then this is what's left. So I'll go through like the odds and sods over there. So this Claridge's little cup, I can probably get a £5 for that. That's all right. Fine bone china, Worcester, Royal Worcester china. These were the little surprise. So Paragon Fine Bone China Salt and Pepper set. Previous set I've gone before, they did have the butt plugs in them. But they went for £14 at auction. So I'm going to try and get a tenner for them without their little plugs. This little chair is previously sold, so I'm going to try and get a 5 of that. The little throne thing. The Ronson lighter, I'll probably do a little vintage lot. Like I'll grab like these buttons and, you know, tie pin and stuff like that and put them together as a little lot, a little gentleman's lot. So I've got my rosaries, which I'm collecting things for. A little watches lot, that'll sell as spares repairs. This one with a little face, just the face. Now you can see little dots. Can you see little dots of red on the back there? They fluoresce pink. They're rubies. That's cool, isn't it? So that is Bentham Star Movement, and someone has previously sold that for £7. So I'll do the same. Thank you very much. Other bits in there, like you would have seen various prices on them. Yeah, they're all. Oh, I do like the. I've forgotten I need to test them for silver, so I'll keep them aside for silver testing as well. Right, I need to fix that one, so I'll keep that one aside to be fixed as well. And then these nice bits I'm going to be listing. I sell separately bits. These bits, right, when I first saw the pictures of it, I thought, oh, I hope that's uranium glass. It's not. It's not glass, it's plastic. However, it does UV. How cool is that? So I will be selling them. And what else UVs, or reacts to ultraviolet light, are these ones. So I might sell them as like a lot together. And then there was this, which I was like, oh, that's probably amber. And it is, because it fluoresces. Hooray! And then remember that ring that was all bent up? I tried to fix it up a little bit, but it's just not going to get much better than that, unfortunately. But it is silver, so I'll probably put that into a silver lot rather than scrap it. As with this earring as well, that's testing as silver. And then this solitary earring did turn out to be gold. It is 9 karat gold, all of 0.3 grams of it, so that's probably about 5's worth of gold. And then the pièce de résistance, the thing that makes it all worthwhile, was this cuff bangle. And it is by, Pewter, Norway, BM, and I've managed to find it online. I found it under solds. BM stands for Brodrine Milius, and it is previously sold for £65. Boom! Thank you very much. So yeah, that's all my cracking finds from the last week or so. I hope you've enjoyed. If there is anything that you're after, anything that you like the look of, or if you want like a 2 kilo bag, or if you want the vintage lot or whatever, contact me before I list them, which, you know, could take anything from today up until 4 months time. But yeah, just contact me anyway if there is anything you like, and you'll probably get it before I have a chance to list it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall catch you next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye.